everyone, welcome to Tournament of Power, Season 35, and it has been quite fine, because we are deep in the season already, but still, maybe some of you are still waiting for the analysis. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. The window should be visible now. Yes, it is. So, quick review of the colors and the route. This is the route, of course. There's the mouse. Cannot see the mouse, I don't know why. Give me a second. Okay, so I don't know why I can't see the mouse, but I will go blind with it. So yeah, this is the road, and the blue ones obviously are the easier stages, where you have the same amount of fist on each stage. Purple ones are also okay to go with the same amount of fist, but are considered a bit harder. So yeah, you can pick whatever you want. I obviously went with the blue route, and those are the colors. So as you can see, there is only one revived character, is Cell. There are 8 downed Gohans. That means 8 stages we will focus on him, starting turn 1. And we have only one character that locked us in the first turn. Yeah, it's, I should say, even like this. I should keep it like this. Yeah, there is Goku who lock us in the first turn. There are 2 Beerus stages, and he locks us at the start of the second turn, and one Champa also he lock us at the start of the second turn. We will face 6 stages with double red color teams, with 2 stages within, and within those 6 are 2 stages with 3 color red type characters, and there are 14 stages with double blue. Within those 14 stages, 9 of them we will face with triple blue color units, and 2 of them will be 4 blue colors. Yellow, 11 stages were double yellow, and within those 11 there are 5 stages with triple yellow, 8 stages with double green, and only 4 stages with element purple double units. So as you can see, we can obviously make some plan about our character, but yeah, let's focus on the stages itself. Let's leave our team for later, because I didn't. This is what I showed you. It was the previous. Sorry, it was previous. Okay. I don't know why, but my cursor is gone, and I don't know how to fix it. Oh, okay, oh, it's okay. So yeah, we will leave the team selection of the team for later. Let's now jump into the teams we are going to face during the fights, the old Tournament of Power. So Goku Kaioken first. He gains plus 75 to key recovery, and after transformation he's the fastest unit in the game without Zenkai Awakened characters. He gets over 2800 key restore speed. Also, he gets plus 50% to damage inflicted for 2 turns, to strike damage inflicted. But at the start of the second turn, he gains 100% to special move. So obviously, we will get hit by that, and we might not get hit by that, but we will talk about it later. And then we have Goku Kaioken, the blue unit, and this one is, well, without Zenkai is not so much to worry about, but still he get plus 50 to strike damage inflicted, plus 50 to key recovery. He is also very fast, around 2600 key restore speed, I think. And at the end of the second turn, which is important, he gains plus 100 to special move Gouge and plus 50% to next special move damage inflicted. So yeah, this one is troublesome as well, but no damage reduction, so that's good. Then we have Bardock. Bardock has plus 40 to strike damage inflicted, plus 50 to key recovery. He's also a bit fast, but I think he is not so fast without Zenkai awakened. And end of turn, if there is another allied attack Super Saiyan remaining, he gets plus 32 critical damage and critical rate for 1 turn for him and another Super Saiyan below him. So probably Gohan will be buffed and he also. But if we are going to remove Gohan first, then there wouldn't be a problem. And how much key restore speed he has? Okay, he has not so much key restore speed without Zenkai. 2220 shows me the statistics, so it's not so great. Okay, let's move on to Nappa. And of course this one is a bit troublesome. Well, not a bit, it is hard opponent because of his abilities. He gains minus 20% to damage received, which cannot be cancelled, plus 70% to strike damage inflicted, which cannot be cancelled, and this is the special move, we don't need it. Start of battle, if there is battle style, support type or defense type on our side, on the opponent's side, which is us, he debuffs all characters to plus 20% to strike damage inflicted? No, wait. I messed up something to do. Yeah, plus 20% to strike damage received, sorry. He debuffs all enemies with attribute downgrade, plus 20% to strike damage received. Also on strike arts attack, he gains plus 20% to strike damage inflicted. Which is not nice, especially we have minus 20% to damage received bonus here, and we already have 2 units before him with special move gouge, 100 special move gouge, which has to be taken care of quite fast. And on top of that we have Goten, and Goten also is very fast, around 2600 key restore speed. And also he gains plus 100% to special move gouge at the start of second turn. So yeah, we have 2 special moves from the beginning of the second turn. And we have of course Taunt Gohan. I call him Taunt because always he focuses first turn on himself, always. And he gains minus 55% to damage received for first turn only, and plus 55 to damage inflicted. So yeah, also he restores 15% health points if own health is below 50%. And he of course focuses first turn on himself. So yeah, that's the first stage. So the plan is to actually defeat Gohan. If you are not able to defeat Gohan, you can focus on Goku Kaioken, yellow one, if you are able to finish him off before his turn, of course. So basically you have to play with the same unit, of course, because this is the first stage, so you don't have any other characters. I mean, there is Butangs, of course, he can remove buffs, but then again you have two special moves, and I don't think you want to play with regeneration with this kind of stages. Well, of course you can if you have good healing units on your side of the field. So yeah, I don't know what was that. Of course, neighbors. So that's it for the first stage. Let's move on to another one. This one is pretty easy, of course, if you know what you're doing. The units here are not so fast, except Yamcha, Krillin, I think Yamcha, Krillin and Turles. They have around 2600 key restore speed, Krillin and Yamcha, and around 2400 Goku Super Saiyan and Turles. So they are not so fast, but yeah, let's go to Goku first. So yeah, we would like to defeat him first, especially if you have strike based team. Strike focus, team focus on strike attacks, because he has strike cover rescue on 2 units, and I cannot remember what were those units. I think only one with this layout. I think he cover rescue only Green Super Saiyan Goku here. So yeah, you would like to defeat him first, of course, before he can get cover rescue anyone. Of course, the Goku had to have 30% health points or lower to trigger this cover rescue. And yeah, at the end of the second turn, he gets plus 70 to next strike damage inflicted, which is not nice, so please do not leave him till the end. Start of turn, per defeated ally self, minus 10 to damage received for 1 turn. So this is the more, and plus 15 to damage inflicted for 1 turn. So this is the more reason you should focus on him first. If you defeat him first, he will not get any damage reduction on himself, so this is nice. Goku Super Saiyan, if you play with regeneration, you should focus on him because he instantly gets plus 20% damage inflicted. And yeah, after that, nothing to mention. I mean, some strike damage inflicted for 1 turn on strike attack. Special move gauge charge rate, this is not important. Start of turn plus 20% to damage inflicted, so if you play with regeneration he will gain plus 40. If he will strike attack you, he will gain plus 70 if you play with regeneration, plus 50 if you play with other units. And yeah, maybe this is worth mentioning, he restores health by 10% after his own health is below 50% or less. Krillin. Okay, Krillin plus 10% damage inflicted, minus 5% to damage received per ally attack Super Warrior, and plus 15%, plus 15 to key recovery for 1 turn. Okay, it's not percentage, it's plus 15 only. So he will get like minus 10% to damage received. Yeah, it's not a big of a deal, but still. Vegeta. Start of battle south, plus 40 to blast damage inflicted, plus 50 to key recovery. He is very slow, so it doesn't matter. Blast arts attack, allies in range, plus 20 to blast damage inflicted. If defeated, ally attack Vegeta or future restores health by 10% and plus 25% to damage inflicted. There is no Vegeta or Future beside him, so we don't have to worry about those abilities. So the only abilities we have to worry about is those plus 40% to blast damage inflicted. Yamcha, start of turn if there are 3 or more allied tag super warrior remaining. Do we have 3? No, we have only 2, so that doesn't matter. If there are 6 allies start of turn, if there are 6 allies remaining, self plus 50% to blast damage inflicted for 1 turn cannot be cancelled. Okay, so it's start of the turn, so if this will be only on first turn, because at the start of the first turn we are going to defeat at least Goku. Turles. I remember him as a sturdy one character. Start of third turn, minus 20% to damage received, plus 50 to own damage inflicted, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, plus 25% to damage received. Okay, so we definitely don't want to leave Turles to third turn, so most probably what we would want to do is to defeat Goku Super Saiyan Blue, then Goku Super Saiyan, then go to Turles maybe. Of course it depends on the characters you are going to take with your, so yeah, that's the idea, to defeat those 3 characters as they are the strongest ones, or they can hurt you with attribute downgrades like Turles. So okay, so let's move on to the next stage, which is going to be this one. Yeah, sorry for the noises, but I cannot do with them anything because it's elevation work, so I cannot say them to, hey, could you please stop working for a minute or an hour, so I can finish my stream. Yeah. So, okay, let's go to Vegeta Blue. He gains minus 25% to damage received, and it's quite a lot, and plus 50 to damage inflicted, which is also a lot. He has good Q recovery speed, Q restore speed, and he gains 20% chance to follow with a strike, with another strike, so we have to be careful about him. Yeah, it would be nice to defeat him first, then go to Goku Super Saiyan Blue, and defeat him second, then go, I don't know, maybe for Goku Black or Goku Namek or even Gohan. It depends on your characters, I mean. And yeah, before Blast Arts attack, health is below 30% or below, he will cover rescue on Blast Strike attack. So if you play with Blast oriented team, you have to worry about Blast cover rescues from Vegeta Blue and Gohan. Gohan cover rescue on Blast Arts attack Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Vegeta Blue Blast cover rescue Goku Namek and Goku Black, as well as Super Saiyan Blue Goku cover rescues Goku Black and Goku Namek from Strike Arts attack, with the same condition: if there is 30% health points on those on both of those units or lower. Target is Fusion Warrior, plus 20% to damage inflicted instantly. Start of second turn, inflicts attribute downgrade, plus 20% to damage received. This is not nice, so we have to focus on him. Of course, like I said, it depends on the characters you play with. Goku Black, Goku Black, Goku Black, yes, here you are. If you play with Hybrid Saiyans, he gains plus 25% to damage inflicted instantly. This is important. Minus 15% to damage received, start of second turn after transformation. Okay, so that's tough, because we cannot evade this without getting without triggering one of the cover rescues Vegeta Blue or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Also, he gains plus 72 key recovery, restores 15% of damage received, start of turn 3, activation special action, plus 25 to damage inflicted. So yeah, he gains minus 15% to damage received. Other than this, he buffs himself a lot of damage inflicted, so probably you would like to defeat him quite fast. Goku Namek, yeah, Super Saiyan Goku Blue, I told you about in the previous stage, so I will only cover each character once. We are going to face on our road. Goku Namek, Lineage of Evil gets, he gets plus 20% damage inflicted against them. Start of battle for 1 turn plus 32 damage inflicted. Start of second turn transforms himself. Nullifies attribute downgrades, abnormal conditions, special move gouge, not important, plus 52 damage inflicted. If at least one ally is defeated, self plus 20% to damage inflicted, plus 20% to special move damage inflicted, it's not important, yeah. So only damage inflicted, he gains damage inflicted, there is no damage reduction, which is nice. And yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, again, target is regeneration, instantly gets plus 20% to damage inflicted, so remember about it. According to battle turn, first plus 30% to damage inflicted, third plus 20% to strike damage inflicted. On strike, arts attack inflict attribute downgrades, minus 20% to health restoration for 1 turn. Okay, so if you play with health restoration units, they will get debuffed minus 20% to health restoration, at least for 1 turn that they are going to be attacked. Super Saiyan Gohan, future. Start of turn plus 40% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activate twice, so on 2 turns only. Start of turn, if there is a defeated ally, self plus 40% to strike damage inflicted for 1 turn. So yeah, this is going to be hurtful if you play with purple unit. After receiving an attack, minus 25% on damage received, cannot be cancelled, activates once, and plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies in range for 1 turn. Allies in range, there is Goku Super Saiyan 3. And this minus 25% on damage received is quite bad, but hopefully we can deal some damage before it activates. So we have only 2 characters with damage reduction, 3 characters, sorry, with damage reduction. Vegeta Blue with minus 25, minus 15 after second if we going to play with, till the in the second turn with Goku Black, and minus 25% after first attack on Gohan. Okay, let's see how's the route here, and we are going to be right, so here we go. Okay, Vegeta. Imagine Vegeta. I think there was nothing to worry about him. Target is character Goku plus 25% to damage inflicted instantly. Start of turn plus 30% to damage inflicted, minus 30% to damage received. This is quite troublesome. Start of second turn, transforms himself and plus 30% to damage inflicted. Start of third turn, plus 50 to next special move. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, plus 30% to damage received. Okay, so special move damage inflicted are not so important, but attribute downgrades are quite important. So, and also this second turn with transformation might be troublesome, so we should make sure to defeat him quite fast. I know he will not change his key restore speed after transformation, and he's quite slow, around 2300 key restore speed. So yeah. Vidal has, according to battle turn, plus 30 to strike damage inflicted, second turn minus 20% to damage received, and third turn plus 50 to strike damage inflicted. Okay, so if you don't want her to gain minus 20% to damage received, you have to defeat her in the first turn. I think we cannot do that, but we can defeat her before her third buff is going to, at the start of the third turn, is going to be activated. Okay, blue tanks. Yeah, this one is troublesome because at the start of the first turn he gains plus 100% to special move gouge. Also on hit, he cancel enemy attribute upgrades, so we are the enemy this time. Also plus 60% to damage inflicted for 2 turns and plus 60 to key recovery. Also he is quite fast, around 2500 key restore speed, so keep it in mind to defeat him first, if you don't want to get hit by his special move. On receiving attack, Vegeta, self minus 20% to damage received. Strike arts attack self plus 30% to damage inflicted for 1 turn after receiving attack. Plus 15% to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates 3 times. Okay, so if you are going to start attacking Super Saiyan 2 Goku, just remember to finish him off before he can actually get his turn in the turn you are attacking him, and everything should be fine. Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, start of turn plus 20% to blast damage inflicted, start of second turn transforms and restores health by 10%, also plus 40% to damage inflicted, plus 70 to key recovery speed, start of third turn plus 30 to damage on next special move. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Start of third turn inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 50 to blast damage received. Okay, so I believe those 2 characters, Gohan and Vegeta, at the start of the third turn has their attribute downgrades inflicted. And also after transformation, but because before transformation he doesn't deal any damage. I mean, he is slow, 2300 key restore speed, so it is not so, he is not so fast. But after transformation his key restore speed doesn't change? That's weird. I thought it would change. Well, it doesn't matter. I think there's some error here because his key restore speed is going up after transformation exponentially, around 2600 key restore speed, I think. Okay, you can check it out later. Okay, so next, who's next? Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Goku. Start of turn, plus 40 to strike damage inflicted. Start of turn, if there is another allied element purple or red, plus 20% to damage inflicted. There are element red and purple, so yeah, probably I would focus on him before going to Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And that's the end of the stage. And we are going to go up. We have Tapion. Yeah, Tapion, and we have sorry. Start of battle plus 25% to damage inflicted. According to number of allies remaining, 6 allies, 4 or less, plus 50% to damage inflicted, and 40 to key recovery for 1 turn. I mean, start of turn, so at the start of the turn he will get plus 30% to strike damage inflicted, which is not so powerful. Start of turn if there is allied character Trunks remaining, and there is no Trunks, so that doesn't matter. Start of second turn, activate special action, enemy minus 100% to enemy's special move gouge. Sorry, this is quite annoying. Also inflicts attribute downgrades minus 25% damage inflicted for 2 turns, and this will also be a bit troublesome. So yeah, I think we could focus on him for from the start. But yeah, let's move on to Baby. If target is Sane or Hybrid, plus 40% to damage inflicted instantly. End of turn, ally attack, GT or Regeneration. Plus 3% health back, plus 15 to damage inflicted. I mean, it's a good support type unit for Regeneration. Also, start of battle, minus 20% to damage received, which is not nice, because we will have to calculate it that we need more power to actually defeat him. Okay, start of turn, South Goku GT. Start of turn, plus 20% to damage inflicted. Start of turn, if there is at least one other allied tag GT in your team, another 20% damage inflicted. So yeah, 40% to damage inflicted for extreme unit. I mean, we can move on to Super Boo. Plus 40 to strike damage inflicted. End of turn, on health is below 50% or lower, restores health by 10%. Activates once. Yeah, nothing worth mentioning. Super Saiyan for Goku, here we will have something, I think. Okay, at the start of the turn he restores health by 2%, plus 50% to strike damage inflicted, and minus 20% to damage received for 1 turn, but each turn, so yeah, it will be tough. So we will have like 2 units with minus 20% to damage received, which is Baby and Super Saiyan for Goku. Also, starting second turn, he gains additional 25% to damage inflicted. Okay, and we end up with Rildo. Start of turn, plus 30% to damage inflicted, and one of the most annoying abilities, perform a cover change and minus 40% on damage received. When there is special move performed on allies in range, and the only ally in range here is Super Saiyan for Goku. So if you are going to use special move on Super Saiyan for Goku, remember to defeat Rildo first. Because he is going to simply cover rescue this. Okay, let's move on to the next one, and this one is with Vegeta, I think, yeah. Everyone else I've already told you about their abilities, and with Vegeta, on receiving an attack, enemy is attack, regeneration or powerful opponent, he instantly gets minus 20% to damage received. Start of turn, plus 30 to damage inflicted for 1 turn, and minus 25% to damage sustained. Effect remains until hit with enemy attack. Start of turn. So if you are going to start attacking him at the end, I mean at the 4th turn, he will get minus 100% to next damage sustained. So you will deal, I think, no damage or very low damage, and only the next one and the next will connect and will be okay. So if you play with and you count on special moves, just remember that he cannot be hit first by special move. You need to use at least one unit to hit him before performing a special move on this unit. Okay, start of battle plus 25% to damage inflicted for 2 turns. Start of 3rd turn, cancel attribute downgrades on all, restore health on all, and plus 25% damage inflicted for all. So he is a good support type unit, but if you defeat most of the team, he will just not buff everyone, just himself. Okay, let's move on to this one. This one was already completed. Here we have Super Saiyan Goku as a new unit, and I don't think I will manage to tell you about everyone in one run, unfortunately, or maybe I will. Let's move on. So Lineage of Evil, he gets plus, if faced with Lineage of Evil, he gets plus 25% to damage inflicted. Also start of turn, plus 40 to damage inflicted and minus 30 to damage received, which is going to be annoying because he will debuff 30% the damage you are going to give. So it's not nice. He's going to be tough. After receiving an attack, restore health in allies in range 3 times, but the most annoying part about this character is that after a character get 30% health points or lower, he performs cover rescue, so he can perform cover rescue on 3 characters, which is Goku Kaioken, most probably Gohan, maybe Goten, maybe Bardock. So those are 3 characters that are most probably he will cover rescue. Well, he cover rescue only 1 character, but still. Hi Edit. Yeah, I'm telling about the units you are going to face with in the Tournament of Power. So if you want to prepare yourself better before participating in it, yeah, please listen, and maybe it will be useful for you. Okay, and start of battle, allies in range plus 15% to damage inflicted. And this is the buff that is not going to wear off, but you can cancel it, of course, with the unit that can cancel those buffs, like Butangs, for example. Okay, let's move on to the next stage then. This was it, so going up. So yeah, this one is going to be tough if you play with blast-oriented team. But first things first, we have Goku. He locked one of our character at the start of the first turn. He inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades, minus 50 to damage inflicted and plus 30 to damage received for 2 turns. Sorry, I mean that's hard. Start of turn minus 15% to damage received for 1 turn, and after receiving strike or blast arts attack, minus 10% to damage received for 1 turn. And yeah, maybe we could focus on him starting turn 2nd and special move him. Then he will not gain this minus 10%. Then he will not gain this additional minus 10% to special to damage received. Sorry. So yeah, he can't attack for 1 turn for first turn, and plus 30% to damage received. Vegeta. Okay, start of turn, minus 30% to damage received for 2 turns. Start of 2nd turn, he transforms himself. Plus 50 to blast damage inflicted. First 2 turns, only plus 30. Strike or blast arts attack. Cancel enemy buffs effects. activates twice. Okay, so he will definitely debuff my Gohan if I will play with him in this stage. Also, he gains additionally plus 10% to own damage inflicted, and it will stack. So yeah, a tough unit. Then we have. Oh, wait a second. How much Q restore speed he has? Oh, okay, 2,200, 2,300 around that. So it's not going to be troublesome, I think. Okay. Gogeta, start of turn according to number of allies. 6 allies plus 50% to blast damage inflicted, plus 50 to Q recovery. It only gets worse. If target is transforming warrior, plus 30 to damage inflicted instantly. Okay, start of third turn, activate special action. Inflict enemy with can't attack for 1 turn, plus 100% to special move gouge, and plus 50% to own next special move damage inflicted. Okay, so we definitely don't want him to survive the second turn. If you play with this stage, do anything. I think you could focus on Vegeta first, to not cancel your buffs, then focus on Gogeta, and the third one will be maybe Super Saiyan Goku God Goku. Something like that. Okay, we have Android 14 plus 30% to strike damage inflicted, minus per start of turn if there is another allied attack android remaining. Okay, so this is important. Start of turn, minus 20% to damage received. So if we defeat android 15 first, and then 14 will have only plus 30% to strike damage inflicted, and he will not gain this minus 20% to damage received bonus. Okay, Yanemba is pretty troublesome if you play with blast oriented team, and also Sagas from the movies, because he gained plus 30% to damage inflicted instantly on this tag unit, and if enemy episode is Sagas from the movies, he gains additionally minus 20% to damage received instantly. And start of turn plus 40% to damage inflicted. If you don't play with Sagas from the movies, then only 40% to damage inflicted. On strike or special move arts hit inflicts heavy bleed. This can be annoying. Start of battle restores 15% damage received. This is not important. Yeah, so if you play with blast oriented team and you blast attack him, he will inflict can't attack for 1 turn. On this character he will attack. That will attack him, and also special cover rescue himself. So you will be locked with one character will be locked on 2 turns, because the turn he will perform and blast attack and the next one. And also he gains plus 70% to next strike damage inflicted, and also inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 30 to next to strike damage received for 1 turn, if enemy is Sagas from the movies. So if you don't play with Sagas from the movies, you don't have to worry about additional 30%. Of course, if you don't play with blast oriented team, then the special cover rescue will not be performed by him. Okay, Android 15. Sorry, this is another green unit. If defeated, all enemies inflict attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received, and start of turn plus 30 to blast damage inflicted for 1 turn. Okay, so this is quite troublesome, because either way we are going to be debuffed by 20% to damage received, or we will have to defeat Android 14 with minus 20% to damage received bonus. But also we could leave them both at the end of the third turn, maybe. Yeah, I will have to think about right order here, but yeah, for sure we have to defeat Vegeta and Gogeta first, and second, then we can move on to, I don't know, maybe Anemba and Goku Super Saiyan God. Maybe then we can focus on 15 and 14 last. So let's move on. The only unit here is Majin Buu Good. And as for his abilities, end of second turn allies in range, so both on the sides of him, he regenerates 3% health points at the end of the second turn, start of battle. This is not important. Start of turn, minus 25% to on damage received, this is important. And plus 20% to on damage inflicted, and inflict attribute downgrade, plus 20% to damage received in allies in range. The range is the middle row, so he debuffs only middle row. Hi Cyro, welcome. So yeah, after that, minus 25% to on damage received will be quite annoying. But yeah, this was it. Then we can go here. Okay, Cell without Zenkai is very, well, he's poor. He has around 2100 Q restore speed only, but also his abilities are not so great. Against target Super Saiyan, plus 20% to damage inflicted, start of turn, plus 40% to blast damage inflicted, start of battle, yeah, it doesn't matter, so only 60% to blast damage inflicted if played against Super Saiyan, if not only plus 40 to blast damage inflicted. So nothing to worry about, at least without Zenkai. Sorry for a second. Okay, Android 21. End of turn, transforms herself and gains minus 15% to damage received, which cannot be cancelled, but we can try to deal with her with special moves. Okay, end of first turn, plus 40% to strike damage after that. End of second turn, restores her health by 10% and plus 10% to damage inflicted. According to battle turn, plus 15 damage inflicted. Yeah, there is nothing to worry about her. I mean, only minus 15% to damage received after first turn. Demon King Piccolo, yeah, that's the character I didn't see in a long time. Start of turn, plus 40% to strike damage inflicted, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades, plus 10% to strike damage received. Okay, this one will be annoying. End of turn, restore health by 2%, and on strike arts it inflict poison. Okay, so I would like to defeat this character quite fast, unfortunately. He's not so tough, but his abilities are. I mean, those plus 10% to strike damage received, and poison is going to be troublesome. Piccolo. And again, Piccolo is a good character, but without Zenkai is nothing special. End of turn first, he transforms himself and gains a lot of key restore speed, so at the start of the first turn he will get around 2300 key restore speed. After transformation he will have 2600, around 2600 key restore speed, so yeah, just remember to defeat him quite fast. Also, start of third turn, sorry, he gains plus 100% to special move gouge and plus 40 to next special move damage inflicted. So don't leave him if you play with other slower type units like regeneration or movies. Don't leave him alive at the start of this, at the end of the second turn. He has to be defeated before the third turn. Okay, so nothing else to mention about this character. Android 21. Okay, start of turn, minus 15% to damage received, plus 40 to blast damage inflicted, inflict attribute downgrade, plus 20% to blast damage received for 1 turn. Okay, so this is not nice. If you get hit, of course, I think. Start of second turn, activate special action, can't attack for 1 turn. Okay, so she will lock 1 character at the start of the second turn, so we definitely don't want her to survive the first turn. And yeah, if at least 1 ally is defeated, she gains additional damage inflicted, so please make sure to defeat her first. Also, she has special cover rescue on strike, blast, or special move arts attack if the character she will cover have 30 or 30% health points or lower. So we definitely don't want her to do that. So yeah, please focus on her quite soon. Yeah, at least that's quite good that he really gets down fast. Yeah, because before transformation his stats are quite awful, I think. Okay, so Android 21 blue this time. Again, before Zenkai awakened, she's not so special, but still, on strike or blast arts attack, she inflict plus 15% to damage received for 1 turn and minus 15% to health restoration. So most probably she has to be second or third character that he would like to defeat quite fast. And yeah, there are the last characters here to be defeated are, well, Android 21 purple maybe, and Sao. Yeah, the rest four of the character are quite strong, and you should focus on them with abilities, quite strong with abilities, not with stats. Okay, so we can go here, and afterward here. Okay, or here and here. Okay, so we definitely would like to go here, and I think I already told you about this, those stages. Yeah, I definitely told you about those stages. So we have Super Saiyan Goku, Otherworld Warrior. Start of battle plus 25% to damage inflicted for 2 turns. End of turn. Allied Taxon family in range, plus 20% to damage inflicted. Allied character Gohan and Goten. Key recovery, doesn't matter. If defeated allies, Taxon family restores health by 15%, cancel attribute downgrades and conditions, so nothing special. Yeah, so he gains only damage inflicted, he doesn't get any damage received bonuses, so it's quite nice. Goten without Zenkai is okay, but still there are better characters. Yeah, this one is very annoying, and most players, well I don't know, but I think most players are like, well, those units are so old, what to worry about? Well, just listen and I tell you what to worry about. So, if the first 3 characters are not worth to worry about, then the 4th and 5th character are definitely makes you worry. Okay, so start of turn, Goten, sorry, if there is an allied character Gohan, plus 15% to damage inflicted, and start of turn, if there is an allied character Goku, remaining minus 15% to damage received. not much. If there are at least 3 allied characters who are both Tax Sun family and Tax Super Saiyan, and they are, plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted. Yeah, this is not worth mentioning, so you will get only minus 15% to damage received and plus 15% to damage inflicted, of course, start of turn. Per allied Taxon family also he gains plus 15% to plus 10% to blast damage inflicted, so plus 30% to damage inflicted, blast damage inflicted from the first turn. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's not low also. And yeah, the first troublesome character, Hero Returns. Heroes Return. Sorry, ability. If enemy is Tag Hybrid Saiyan, South minus 20% damage received instantly. And sorry, start of battle plus 20% to damage inflicted. And also he applies buff effect nullified attribute downgrades and abnormal condition at the start of the battle. Nothing to worry about, but then again we have before receiving strike arts attack. Strike arts? Yeah, strike art. He evades an attack. So if you play with blast oriented team, it's okay. But if you play with strike-oriented team, he will self-cover rescue himself from first attack. According to battle turn, first turn minus 15% to damage received, so this one is going to be annoying. If you play with hybrid science, it's going to be minus 35, just to have in mind. And we have Broly, and Broly is also annoying because before receiving strike or blast arts attack, he activates special action, a bubble, so he also will evade your first attack on him. And also he gets plus 20% to damage inflicted against Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan, start of turn, minus 15%. If on health is 50% or above, he gains minus 15% to damage received. On health is below 50%, he gains minus 20% to damage received. So yeah, this one is going to be very annoying fight. And the weakest in this stage is Cooler. Well, right after Goku, Super Saiyan, but Cooler. If enemy is Tag Super Saiyan, he gains minus 30% to damage received. So keep it in mind that if you play with Super Saiyan Tag, he will get minus 30% to damage received. End of turn, he heals himself 2%. End of first turn, 40% to own damage inflicted. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Before receiving strike arts attack and before receiving blast arts attack, enemy inflict attribute downgrade minus 5% to blast damage inflicted, minus 5% to strike damage inflicted for this turn. So yeah, he will debuff one, well not one, but all character that will attack him on one turn, minus 5% to strike damage inflicted, or blast damage inflicted if you play with blast oriented team. And I think I have to end my stream. I need to go be somewhere else. Yeah, so I will get back to you. Unfortunately, I don't know when exactly. But yeah, we will start with Beerus and Godki team. So yeah, this will end part 1. I will have to rename the video, and I need to find more time to actually perform the stream, because last Hoipoi event was quite time consuming, and I focused on that too much, unfortunately. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in part 2. Have a nice day. Cheers.